upgraded ceramic ball bearing. I believe they're ceramic ball bearing, precision 62s.
You guys see here, got the intercooler, the turbos. All of this stuff is waiting.
This box right here, just to give you guys an idea what it costs to do something like this. These are ID 1300 X2 injectors. This bag, almost $1,900.
Just that bag.
Yeah, they're $1,840. I've got the rest of the kit in the house. This actually was on my 16. I put 699 miles on it. I pulled it off, got a hold of Hellion. Hellion's a great company to work with. The kit was slightly different from 15 to 17 to 18 to 19. I didn't want to spend another $13,000. Hellion, you know, because I had some add-ons. Hellion was gracious enough to put together a kit for me that updated my system to an 18-19 kit.
How much would that conversion cost the normal guy with a 16?
I paid $1,100, and that was
for the conversion.
Yeah, and that's quite a bit of. You get an oil pump because these have composite pans, so you're not tapping the pan like you did on the 15 to 17s. There's quite a bit of stuff there. Jeff with Hellion, an amazing dude. Their customer service is second to none.
That's what everybody wants to know.
I came off of a 2.9 Whipple on my 16, and it was a fantastic kit. Their service is second to none. In fact, they have Jeff with Whipple as well. I was looking for more down in the bottom torque. The twin turbos were there for me. As far as the torque I wanted, and the capabilities and adjustment to go up and down. I mean, I don't have to change a pulley. I can hit a button on a controller and my boost is down. So I can go from mild to wild pretty darn quick.
So between the Whipple and the Hellion, the main difference is the low end torque. Is that what?
Actually,
would you say that?
The Whipple has a lot of low end torque. It doesn't have the amount of torque throughout the power band, I think. This kit comes on so fast and so strong, it's hard to beat. At 3,000 RPMs in third gear, this thing is an animal. It's unbelievable. I've got video on a stock tune at over 700 horse. So
nice.
And the torque's right up there with it. The Whipple is instantaneous grunt right off the pull, but in order to up that, you're changing pulleys, and you can't go wrong with.
Well,
I don't think you can go wrong with either one of them.
Yeah, I mean,
all out performance.
These 18s in third gear, I mean, even stock, they're pretty fast.
Yeah.
I mean, that third gear's a beast.
Yeah.
That's my go-to gear.
I have video rolling into third gear with the 2.9 Whipple, level 2, and side-by-side video of this kit. The pull, it just pulls so much harder with the turbos. That being said, you can make insane amounts of power with a Whipple. I will never talk trash about them.
Yeah.
Because they do have customer service that's second to none. But I don't want to have to change pulleys if I want to up the power level. And Man, let's face it, there's nothing like a couple turbos screaming.
No, that's true. But there is something to be said. Most of you guys know that a turbo kit is a little bit harder on your car than a Whipple. So that's something else to consider too if you're wanting to do one or the other. There's no, it's not like it's going to destroy your car in 10,000 miles difference over the Whipple. Nothing like that. It's just, but it is harder on your car. It's the heat.
I think that's why Ford stuck with the root style blowers, or the twin vertices blowers. You know, even the new GT500.
Yeah.
It's got a root style blower. You know, the Cobras, the 03, 04 Cobras, the Terminators, they had it. And Ford backs that with a warranty. There's a reason.
Yeah, there's a reason.
They feel comfortable backing it with a warranty. I think that's why a lot of the aftermarket's big power guys get a turbo. But if you were wanting to stick with factory, you have the Hellcat. It's got a supercharger. And you don't see many of them with turbos making huge power.
No, you see that's always the small displacement engines.
Yeah.
With the turbos.
Yeah. So it has its trade-offs. That being said, with the new, as we were talking, I'm almost afraid of this because, you know, as you can see here, there's some oil feed lines. That comes straight from the motor, right by the oil filter. I don't know if that goes through the filter or not before it goes to my turbos. But I can tell you that Precision Turbo, being the great company they are, they wouldn't like metal going through their turbos, and the turbos wouldn't like it either. So it's just going to sit on the shelf till my built block gets here, and we'll see what happens.
Sounds good, man. I can't wait to see this thing in action. Alright guys, so first of all, I have this aggressive skin disease that attacks the skin and inflames the nerve endings. It usually attacks my nose or my ear. Luckily, it only happens once or twice a year. I know I'm already unpleasing to the eyes, and that just makes it worse. But I'll spare you the details. I did spend the day with the Jeremy that you saw in the video. Had a really fun time. He was gracious enough to let me drive his 10-speed 2019 Mustang GT. And then also we decided to test out a little experiment. Everybody's wondering if Ford is putting an additive in these brand new Mustangs right from the factory. And what happens if you change the oil with very little miles on it? Will it start making noises? You guys will have to stay tuned for that. That's coming up very shortly. I think you'll find that video very interesting. So I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.